Alright guys, so this is episode 7 on the building timber, and I was almost a third of the way through the project, and I was thinking, I'm almost done with this. No, I was not. So what you will be seeing, I like finished the sanding. I was so happy because it took me almost 3 months to just do sanding. That was insane. Just to sand the walls. I mean, it looks great now. Like, I love how all the sanding did to the walls. Like, it's all whitewashed looking. It looks great, but it took way too long. Other things I did some experimenting with some painting, and we tested the heater and discovered it didn't work, and tested the stove. And actually, it's a funny story. I don't remember what episode it was on, or will be on, but there was actually a mouse that moved in while I was working on it, and like, I'm gonna make a house in your stove. It's gonna be great. And so I was cleaning up and I found like a mouse nest, but it didn't have any babies in it yet, so I just took it out and then I put pepper everywhere. It worked great. Never saw the mouse again, or any residue from the mouse. And also we tested the AC. One big thing, if you guys are doing AC, like the rooftop AC, check your model number for the under assembly, because like I made a big doo-doo. I did not get the right one at first, and I had to like resend it out and get the right one. It was like really annoying. So model numbers, guys, check them. Anyway, enjoy the clip. So week 10, it's been 2.5 months, and I have 3.5 words for you. I'm done sanding! Yay! Just finished. I had yesterday off, which was Saturday, and I spent like 6 hours sanding, and then I spent another 6 today sanding. And when I woke up this morning, my little fingers were like sausages. They were like all swollen. So who knows what they'll look like tomorrow. Yeah, so right now I'm wearing my work clothes. Like there's like, you know, one character from Charlie Brown, Pigpen, or whatever his name is? I feel like him right now. I know how he feels. When I go in the house to sit at the dinner table, my mom makes me put down a towel before I sit down on it. Well, anyway, here she is. She's all beautiful and white. I got like this kind of the, I don't know, driftwood kind of look. Like, I mean, I really like it. I don't know if I can give any close-ups. I mean, I put some new lights in here, and it's still hard to see. Of course, it's dark outside now. It's like Sunday, and tomorrow I'll have to get up and go to work. Oh, boy. But I'm so happy I got all the sanding done. So, also did a little painting today, too. Here is, I can find some better lighting here. It's a little better, I guess. Here's, this right here. It's got the one coat of white paint around it, and then here's one without, so that's kind of like the comparison. I like the one coat because you can kind of see some of the yellow show through, and it also kind of bounces off some of the yellow that's still in the sanded part of the wood. So I think that looks really good, and it's gonna match the cushions really well because they're off-white. So I think that's gonna work out really well. That's about all that I've done this weekend. It's just sanding and painting. I still have a lot of painting to go, but I've done a lot of that. Me and Dad have been checking out the stove. We played around with the burners. The burners work, and we actually tested the stove. The stove, it works. We tested that. And I gave myself some homework last week to read the instructions on how to light the furnace. And we still can't get it to work. And I was talking to Dad. I was like, Dad, you know, I'm going to be living in this camper. Like, couldn't that be a fire hazard? I mean, it's liquid propane. That's how it's ran. It's ran off of that, which is really cool because, you know, you don't need electricity to run the heat. But it's really old, and there's some signs that it's been fiddled with before. Like, it's broken down before, and we're like, I mean, that could be a fire hazard, and I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with leaving that on all day when I'll probably be, you know, at work or something. So we're thinking about, we're just gonna gut that thing out. We're gonna take that thing out. I mean, there's quite a bit of space back there, and then I might just find like some sort of cute little fake fire electric furnace and stick it there. So I have like my own little fireplace. Maybe, you know, I can hang my stockings above it. Maybe it'll heat off my stockings.
So yeah, and we tested the AC unit because it is a refurbished unit. That's how I got a good price on it. It turns out that I bought the wrong ceiling assembly, so like when it plugs in, the knobs won't work right, and it's just not working. So I have like 4 days left to return it on Amazon. I'm like, okay, I guess I better return that, get my $70 back, and buy the right unit. That's just me being silly and not looking at the model numbers like I should. And of course the real ceiling unit that's going to go with it, and it's like $40 extra, is more expensive. Of course I bought the cheaper one. Yeah, so that's all that's going on this week. And I'm going to sleep good tonight. My little noodle arms are very noodly. Maybe I'll have some really good biceps after this, who knows. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to go in and take a shower. And hopefully not make a mess when I go in the house. I'll get yelled at. Alright, I guess I'll log in or post next weekend and see what happens.